Welcome back guys to QBSYLUHV channel, and today we'd like to talk about a NEO coin potential targets for 2023 and the upcoming bull run with my custom indicator set. Let's dive in. Alright guys, so this really bullish chart. If you take a look on this chart on the weekly time frame, it's all history for NEO since November 17. You see how it works. And I think this coin, based on Chinese narrative, can really pump so hard, even this year. Of course, we can trade long-term period in the accumulation stage, before the Bitcoin halving, but take a look on this chart, and I would like to show you the K zones for accumulation and distribution. So let's start with the analysis. On the monthly time frame, we got only one gap, main resistance zone, which probably will play out this year. It's between 27 till 35. So this is a main monthly gap. You have to understand, over than every single major week, someone stop losses. So it means the price will go from one stop losses to another one. So like a magnet, That's why we got a main trend line. And I draw this trend line based on the line chart here. We got all noise. We got a top January 18. We got another top in April 2021. That's why in April was end of bull run. We can see this week's candle. So it's just a noise, we caught it. Like you can see, this fib is relevant. Here's a top, 195. Here's a drop to zero level, $45. Collapse it down in November, December 18 to 27 zone. Then we got retest on a COVID dump. We got retest here in March 2020, forming just a low. COVID dump under 27 level again. And like you can see, 27 level on a weekly time frame, almost in 99% works like accumulation stage. But you have to know, we can trade long-term period here, because here, last time when we touch 27 zone here, we touch it, and till the out of this zone, it was 882 days. Now we trade in 27 zone here, we touch 27 zone first, 88 days. It will be around here, be around June 2024. That's why, yes, we can trade long-term period in this range, still in this range. So this zone, basically, now it's good time for accumulation. But keep in mind, we can trade, if the history repeat of this one, we can trade long-term period in this area. But what I like on this chart, we will definitely, based on this model, we'll definitely test this red trend line. After breaking out, NEO can show the new all-time high. If not, at least we can make a correction once again to 38 level by fib or even 0.5, because like you can see, here's a top, here's a support, and we tested exactly on the weekly time frame. So it's a yearly chart, 61 level by fib, collapse it down, reject it at 0.5 level by fib, drop it down, and now we're once again in 27 zone. So I don't think so we'll drop lower to 0.18 is 61 level by fib, but I think we'll trade some time period here, and the main target will be, it's over than 18 level by fib, $18.14, and maybe with the week's candle we can see the test to liquidate the stop losses, and the full fill will be 35, and we will be still in the downtrend. Most positive scenario for this year, when we will see the alt season, because now alt season index at almost at the bottom, historical bottom, and the most positive scenario, we can hit at least 0.5 level by fib or 23. So we can see even the move like this one to test once again trend line, breaking, even with breaking out of weeks, test 102, reject, and collapse it down once again to 45, for example. And it will be a hard drop, from 100 to $50, for example, minus 50% of your portfolio. And some newbies, jump in at 45, at 80, at 100, definitely. So now nobody accumulate this coin, nobody disbelieve in this in NEO. But this is Chinese narrative coin. It can play out really good, just by hype. We not talk about some fundamental background of this coin. No, we talk about just the price action, you know. So based on this FIB, we still got the levels, untradeable levels. It's 78 level by FIB and 86. So 163 and 174. It's like a magnet for NEO, which we can reach in the next cycle. So it's not necessary, so we have to beat the previous all-time high, but based on this model, we can see something like this one, retest and going down even here, even breaking out, and then retested here. And we will be still in the downtrend. So we can form in something like double bottom, you know, huge double bottom. And only after that, maybe in 2030, we will play out this double bottom. You know, so we can talk in the long term, you know. So the targets for this bull run, it's at least 0.5 again and 78. So this is a conservative price for the bull run. So we talk for about 2024, 2025, 2026, you know. And it's a really good gains because the lowest point was here at $6, for example. So from $6 to hit even 120 or 163, it's more than good for altcoin. You know, so like you can see here in January 18 in this bull run, we hit 195, and in the next bull run, we didn't beat the previous all-time high. This is a big mistake of investors. They thinking every single bull run will beat the previous all-time high. No, it's not. So it's just a pure example how it works. That's why I would be not surprised if we just hit 0.5 or 78. And in this area, trust me, in this area, everybody starts screaming, we go into new all-time high. But it's not an option, you know. Just be careful. If we go, yes, based on this FIB, yes, we can hit 288, 438, but depends of the money inflow in the crypto space, you know. And we got a lot of new project in the crypto space. You know, so the people not only invest in old projects. That's why the local targets, it's 18 level by FIB, $18, and this gap, fulfill 35, zero level, $45, and maybe a retest of downtrend line, it's 23 level by FIB, $80. And it will be more than good, you know. From 27 zone, from $6 to test even 45. Now let's go and double check this chart with my custom indicator set. And I'll recommend you go and watch this big tutorial how to work with my indicator set 6-in-1. Accumulation distribution. Now we see how the whales trade this coin. They start accumulated here in December 18, and I explained to you the big difference between you, me, and retail investors and the whales. The whales totally don't care about the timing. So they can accumulate, for example, in December 18 at $5, then accumulate in March 2020 after 2 years. Here, accumulation, and at $3.84, and pump price to 138 in the next year, and make insane profit, you know, and distribute again. But they start distribute here, like you can see here, in August 2020. So the average price, for example, $6 or $5 for this guy, and they just withdraw initial deposit at $26 and just leave free coins. And they ride with the free coins, forming the just pure divergency on the chart, like this one. You can see here. Let's mark it like this one here. That's why I use my custom indicator set to determine where the whales out of coin and when they accumulate. And they ride from $3 till 138, and start distribute. The top distribution was at 26. Then just with the free coins, they ride to 138. Now the same story. They start accumulated here. Here's the zoom in. Start accumulated here, biggest accumulation was at $10, then forming pure divergency. You can see we drop it in November, FTX collapse here, even to $5, $5.90. drop it here from 10 to 5, it's around, average price can be around 7, for example. So now the price is 10. They can easily withdraw initial deposit and just write with the free coins to 18 QBSYLUHV or even $35 easily. With the average price of $7, for example, like $7.50, for example, they can write and made a profit over than 300%. And they invested not 1K or 10K, they invested the millions because they needed time to accumulate. That's why they accumulate long-term period here. And to push the price really, really hard up, they can accumulate longer, around 2 years, for example. And after that, push the price from $10 average price to 80 or even 120. So this is how the whales works. Now we're in the accumulation stage. So yes, now basically it's a good time for accumulation. On the monthly, and look, they accumulate a lot on the monthly. Here, how it works. Here. They don't care about the timing. Accumulation in March, 18. The biggest accumulation here. The lowest point was $7.98. Once again, accumulation at $5.95. So we're forming basically divergency on a monthly time frame accumulation. So it's a huge signal. And we have to see something like this one, 3 waves down and top on NEO on yearly time frame. So this is how it works, and that's why I use my indicator set. Let's go back to crypto flight direction. Yes, it's a pure signal now. And with the Chinese narrative, I guess that's why they accumulate a lot this coin. Here from December 2021, they start accumulate insanely. For some reason, because they knew something. And we got only one signal to sell here in April 2021. So this was the end of bull run, not in November. Here, compare. This is a 130 in April, and here's November when everybody count the bull run, 53. So it's a big difference, It's just the sum of altcoins form a double top and the Bitcoin. But it was just a fake out, Market smooth, like you can see every single time when you see on a weekly or on a daily, on different time frames, depending on your strategy and your style trading, you see the extreme red color, it's time to out of coin or fix some of your position here and here. Now, when you see the total disbelief area, it's a white color on the market, it's time to accumulate. So they start accumulate in December 2021 at $22 till January 2023. Over than 2 years they accumulated here. So now they just start pumping. And we didn't see the extreme red color now on the market. On Trade On, here what I told you, after COVID dump, they distribute their coins here. You remember on ADZ at 26, step by step. They need liquidity. Step by step sell at 55, and the last point was here at the top 138. Now we get a recommendation close position. So no signal to buy now. So that's why maybe we will see the signal to buy after maybe long-term period here. We can trade long-term period. That's why basically, yes, we have to liquidate all these guys and test $18 level and $18. So it's minimal target for 2023, but we can trade long-term period in this area. Weekly time frame, we trade under fundamental price. Every single time when we trade under fundamental price, it's good time for accumulation. So here, under fundamental price, pump. Under fundamental price, pump, and going higher over the exit line, But it was the hype with free print money by United States government. What we can see now? Now, based on just a safety trade, every single time when we trade under fundamental price, it's time to accumulate and out of coin when we hit take profit line on the weekly. Of course, we can ride even higher, like on a previous this move. But the safety trade strategy, if you buy in here, for example, you ride to take profit or exit line. It will be the fulfill of this monthly gap and the take profit now at $32. You withdraw initial deposit or just a take profit and the wait, the buy line. It would be just a perfect scenario if we would like to see something like this move, you know, 32 or even fulfill 36 and drop it down one more time to 18 level by FIB, $18. And then right to new all-time high or the target what I showed you. Guys, if you want to trade with my custom indicator set what I showed you in this video only for $1 per day, just write me DM. All links will be on the description below. And you have to know this indicator set works even on the free TradingView plan. Guys, I hope you like this video about a NEO. Write please in the comment, do you hold this coin in your portfolio? Do you accumulate this coin during all this time period or not? And do you think this coin with Chinese narrative pump so hard, or it's just rumors? Subscribe channel, hit the like button, hit the bell notification button. Don't forget, join my Telegram channel. See you next time, guys.